Good morning. How are you today? Today I want to get some of my garden ready for planting for the spring. So garden right now full of weeds. Look at this one. And look at this one. This one has a full of weeds. I want to get all the weeds out before they run over all the places and leave the seeds in the garden. And I don't want those seeds and the weed seeds. So today I will just use a little shovel to remove the weeds. And to me, I think this is the easiest way. It looks like this is a big task. Actually, it's not. So how do I remove the weeds? I want to show you. Right now, I will want to wear gloves. These two gloves doesn't match, but it's okay. So I have a empty bucket to hold the weeds. I just want to sit on the side. So I just use this little shovel, dig under the weeds here, little bit under the dirt. So this way I can remove the weeds and the dirt. Shake it, so shake the dirt out, and this including the remove the weeds, including the roots. Okay, see, I have removed a big spot already. Do you want to take a break? I'm okay, but I don't want you to be bored. Okay, if you are bored, I want to tell a little story, very quick story. When I grew up in a village surrounded by Yuanshui River. My parents were poor, our whole village was poor, and we are very poor. And like I said, every day we eat rice, soup, hot rice for lunch, rice soup for the evening. And we had no electricity when we grew up. We just use a little lantern with a little oil inside of the little lantern to make a light every evening. And the daytime, my mom has to work in the field for the community service. So the government will give us some food to eat. And so as a kid, so I was playing with my neighborhood kids. So there are two kids who try to trick me and my little brother. So they put like 5-6 snake eggs in a bird nest, and put the bird nest in the tree in my parents' front yard. Of course, at that time, front yard is all dirt, and the house inside the house is dirt too. And so when we were little, we constantly want to please my parents and make them happy, because life was so hard for them, and they were constantly arguing, quarreling about no food to eat, and just life was harsh at that time. So we just want to make our parents happy. So me and my little brother, we saw a bird nest, so we climbed the tree and we found the eggs. So we were so happy. We said, hey, this will be lunch for us. My mom will be very happy. My father will be very happy. So we carefully brought the bird's eggs into the house. And then we put the eggs into a white bowl. My mom cooking a big pot of white rice. So we told our mom, this is a bird eggs. Then my mom said, okay. She was so busy to take a look. She said, okay, put it on top of the rice, steam it. Then at this moment, my father came back, and he saw several eggs inside of the bowl. He noticed this is not bird's eggs, but we had no idea. But my father is pretty knowledgeable. He was knowledgeable at this stuff. I don't know how he know they are not birdie eggs. Anyway, so he grabbed the bowl and dumped the eggs into the street. And we were surprised why he emptied like this. He should be happy we brought birdie eggs in for some food. Then in the shells, not shells, snake eggs has no shells, but I didn't know at that time. So the little soft outside, I don't know how to say, sorry about my English, broke. And there are snakes, and baby snakes inside of each egg. And each snake is like 3-4 inches long already. Wow! We were so surprised, but we were thankful for my father came home early enough, so we did not steam those snake eggs. Sorry for those snake eggs, but also we are. Anyway, we didn't say thank you, but in China at that time, we don't say love or say appreciation out. We use with the action. We do things with the action instead. In our heart, we thank you for my father came home early enough, so we did not steam those eggs. Anyway, it was a funny child story. I just want to share, so you are not bored, if you are watching this video, see I'm pulling weeds, just have some different stories here. Okay, I am continue pulling the weeds. Almost done. I hurt my back a few days ago, so I'm not as strong. My back is not as strong. My back is not as strong as before. I did not hurt my back. Do you want to hear another story? I am outside, so if I'm talking over there, I don't know if you can hear it or not. So I'll tell you another story, okay? So when I was little, we were very poor. And then, like I said, we eat rice, lunch, breakfast, and supper. Sometimes during the lunch, we have a little bit of wheat flour to make bread, just the bread. There's nothing inside of the bread, just the bread. We don't get to eat bread often. When we were little, every family wanted to have a son. So if you are a girl, you are not as important as a boy. I know my parents love me. They love me very much. You know, they raised me up. But I just want to tell you this story. So this story, me and my brother, we were playing on top of the hill. So my brother pushed me. I didn't know it was an accident or he did it on purpose. I had no idea. Anyway, he pushed me off the cliff, and I fell down on the hill, and my left arm shoulder immediately broke. Disconnected or broke, I didn't understand. I got up and I couldn't move my left arm. My brother and I was in pain, and my brother, he got scared. So he told me, he offered me a bread. So I wouldn't tell my parents, and I agreed. I wanted to eat his bread. He went home, got the bread, gave to me, I ate it. So at that evening, my parents came home. I did not tell my parents. My left arm and shoulder was hurting, but I didn't tell them. I just used my right hand to do the work, to wash my face or whatever, brush teeth. Next day, I went to school. And I did not say anything to my parents because although my arm was in pain and swollen. Next day afternoon in the school, a teacher asked me to answer a question. My arm was in pain and I couldn't answer questions. So my arm was in pain and I couldn't answer the questions. I might not know how to answer the questions. Or my arm was in pain and I couldn't focus. However, then the teacher noticed that my left arm was hanging there inside of the long sleeve, and he came to me and he wanted to touch my left arm, and I was almost crying because I was so in pain. And when he looked at me, I cried because he's the first one besides my brother noticed that my arm was disconnected. He immediately, after the class, of course, I believe he told my father. And of course, then my father took me. My mom took me to an old lady in the village. Then the old lady, I am not sure how old she is. Maybe in her 75, 80, 85. She has a fall of gray hair, of course. So she put my left arm between her palms, and she just doing motion like this. My arm, she doing motion like this. She just keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this. And she did this like I had no idea how long, but I know I was in pain for a long time when she was doing that. Maybe 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, I'm not sure. After she finished, I did feel much better. Then you know what? She cured me, and my arms went back. I don't know if my shoulder disconnected, but she made my shoulder back to the where it belongs. And I was cured by her. I remembered this story forever because it's not a story. I remembered this experience forever because so I'm so thankful for her. You know, in our village, there's no hospital, only a little clinic, and the people didn't know how to do this part. And she knew how to cure me and helped me. I'm thankful to her. Anyway, this is this story. little garlic. I think this is the vegetables. It looks like a collard green. Maybe I plant somewhere. Oh, this one. Two. Finished cleaning the weeds for this bed. Finished, yeah. Now it's time to clean this bed. This bed has a little vegetables here, but also full of weeds. I have been so busy. Wow. Wow, look at that. Do you know pigs love this type of weed? When we were little, I often take a basket and go to the field to look for weeds that the pigs love to eat. So this is one of the plants and the pigs love to eat. Would you like to listen another story? When we grew up, we was very poor, and I have 3 older sisters and 1 younger brother. So my nickname is Little Number 4. And we're all named by number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. So I am a little number 4. We were so poor that I never had a new clothing to wear. I always wear the clothing and was left over from my oldest sister to my second sister to my younger sister, number 3 sister, and to me. So by the time the clothes how do I say that? By the time I get to wear the clothes from my number 3 sister, they were very old and torn, and had lots of patches on it from my mom. My mom patched broken clothing, the pants, the tops, whatever. She always patched, and then we continue to wear it. So I always wear leftover clothing, and made me so unattractive as a child. But I didn't care. I was just a child. So when I remember when I was 10 years old, my second sister, and she was 14 years old. So one time she had her, I didn't know where she got that few yuan. She went to market. We had to, in order to go to market, we had to buy boat to go to market because we were living in a village surrounded by Yangtze River. She get to go to the village, to go to the city like maybe just a couple times a year. And she went to the city and she bought a beautiful yellow, looks like a silky top. And it's yellow, it's so pretty. I love seeing that beautiful, pretty material and so silky. And we, in our village, we grew up, we always wear brown, black, gray, and just only red when during the celebration, like a wedding, and that's it. On the usual time, black, gray, brown. So, and she bought a yellow top, and wow, so beautiful. And when we were village, when we wear clothing, our corner has to be all the way up to the neck. But her top was a little bit below her neck. My father saw she wears that yellow clothing, and her corner, the clothing corner was not up to the neck. He was very mad, and he told her to take it off, and he peeled the clothes, the top apart. I was so surprised. I saw all this. In our village, we had no money, right? We had no money, and he just tore that beautiful top apart. And I wished I could wear that on my body. Same as my sister, she only wore for how long? Maybe 30 minutes. And my father torn that beautiful clothing apart. So then he give back to my sister. So my sister got mad, so she did not wear anymore because couldn't wear that top anymore. So I said, wait, nobody wants that pretty clothes also torn apart. You know why? I want it. So I found a needle and a string from my mom's bedroom, and I sewed them together by hand. Then it looks good, and I wore it. I was so happy. I got a pretty clothes to wear. Also, I sewed all the thinning part. It's okay. Doesn't matter. I sewed them together. I'll be able to wear it, and I was so happy. Sorry about my English. When I'm excited to explain something, I just want to express my feeling, and it ends up I don't think about the grammar and how to speak correctly English. Yeah. It's a beautiful week. Beautiful. Right? So pretty. like to listen another story? Would you like to listen another story? Sorry, I have lots of stories. Of course, everyone has lots of stories. Okay, another story is I came to USA for such a long time, and I didn't eat beef or beef steak until recent years, like last year. Do you want to know why I didn't eat beef or beef steaks? It has to do in our village, in our village. In our village, 5 families own a water buffalo. We use the water buffalo to till the dirt, like you grow rice, grow wheat, grow cotton, grow whatever, right? We use the water buffalo to till the dirt. So we have the water buffalo for ages, like maybe 10 years. 10 years, I have no idea, for all the water buffalo. Of course, the water buffalo is a female, and she had a baby. I remember the baby story. That was fun. That's a different story. I want to tell that one day how the baby start to learn how to till the field. Oh, that is hilarious. The baby buffalo learned how to till the dirt. Me and my father worked together with the little baby buffalo, train him how to till the garden. Anyway, talk about her mom, the big water buffalo. She worked so hard, and she worked all her life. And one day, the big water buffalo passed away. In our village at that time, we had no food to eat, not much food. We eat whatever we eat comes from our garden, from what we raise. So in our village people, we didn't want to waste the water buffalo meat, so we just go ahead to the village families. So the water buffalo passed away. They keep her meat, and then shared among families and the villages. And as a little, I tried to. Of course, we didn't have meat, so my mom cooked the water buffalo, and then I tried it. It was tough like a rubber band, like a rubber. You basically can't chew, can pull my teeth out. Still, I cannot break it apart. I feel just awful. Since then, I have never eaten water buffalo. Yeah, that was a water buffalo meat. Since then, I have never eaten any cow meat, So after I came to USA, I refused eating all the cow meat. because it reminds me about how tough the texture of beef. It's a water buffalo beef. I need to check. Yes, I think so. But there's another story about her baby, how she learned to till the garden. That is really funny. Let me do this part. Another piece. How did this piece come to here? Interesting. That's a Chinese salad. Almost done at the moment. Hard part is open. By the way, this is not wheat. These special vegetables comes from Nanjing, China. There's no other place have this kind of type of vegetables except Nanjing, China. You even cannot buy this online. At least I think so. See, they are ready to eat already. For this tender part, you can eat some. They are very good for making an egg frog soup with a nice vegetable. Coconut. Okay, this is my old compost. This one's not, but this one is old compost. So I'm just shove them into my vegetables over here. This vegetables comes every year. They die. It's an infinite supplies. So I just put a fresh compost on top of it. So it will do better. Very rich. Wow, this is all compost. Look, eggshells and stuff. Let's spread over the garden so I don't have to buy compost for this garden. Very rich. You know, this weeds I'm pulling actually it's kind of weeds, but edible weeds. I just don't want it because they grow take over your garden. At the beginning I grew them, now I don't want it anymore. This is called ehao. Especially if you have rashes on your body, what do you do? This one actually it's editable, and it's a herb, and they grow so well. Then they take over all your garden. At the beginning, I grew some. Now I just see them everywhere. I just pour them out. Smell very good. It smells very good. It chases the mosquitoes away, chases the bugs away, and also this one, especially in summer, or sometimes you get a hay fever or you have a rash on your body, and these plants, you dry them out, then first you clean them up, rinse them, and you dry them up. Then you can, when you take a bath, you can put these leaves in the bath, it can soothe your skin and make your rash go away. And also this type of vegetable, this type of herb is also considered a good luck. And also people in village, this one can get very long, like 3-4 feet tall. In the village, people will cut this stems, like 3-4 feet tall. They will dry them, and they will put it in front of their door. It's supposed to chase evil away and bring good luck. And smells very good. And some people in USA, I have friends actually, she juice this one and make a dumpling out of it. So dumpling is green color and has the flavor of these plants. I have too many, so I don't need it. So I just pour them like a weeds because they grow so fast and they're just very aggressive. look, very clean. I clean this spade. This is Chinese vegetables. It comes back every year. Right now, I don't know how to say this in English, but in my future video, I will find the English name for this type of vegetables. It will grow fast. And then look at this garden. I cleaned up also. And I did this yesterday. This is tomato plants. This is a fennel. This is still my Japanese daikon here, and some leftover vegetables still here, so I don't want to pull them out. This one is the peas I grew on the floor. I grew in the garden. And here are some kohlrabies. I transplanted them, purple and white, and some turnips. And some of this from leftover. That's all from leftover last year. These are my goji berries. And this morning, I cleaned up this bed as well. Still some turnips left from last year. Okay, then is a bundle of garlics. So I will plant some new plants either today if I get a chance, or tomorrow. No, tomorrow I have to go to work. And this is a bed I cleaned this morning. So this morning I cleaned 4 beds. This one, then the cilantro, I will let it grow seeds, same as over there, the bundle in the corner. This is my green onions. So this morning I cleaned 4 beds. This bed and this bed, I pulled some turnips and some vegetables out. I cleaned this bed. I cleaned 5 beds. I cleaned this bed this morning, and I cleaned this bed, and I cleaned up this bed. So it's not too hard. It's easy to clean, and it's nice to be outside. Sunshine, beautiful wind. Hearing car drive by, feels the wind blowing, blue sky, and the birds chirping, singing. Just nice. Today's nice. And I even have something blooming. Oopsie. Look at this little cutie flower. Oh, where is? Huh? Where's the camera? That's interesting. Oh, it's a piece. Oh, here, now you see it. Look. So pretty. Oh, whoops, shaking. So pretty, right? Look at the seeds. I want them to grow seeds. Okay, I think I will go to inside to eat some lunch now. I've been working all morning, but I enjoy working in the garden and having fun. Okay, see you next time. Have a nice day. Enjoy your Sunday. Every day is a nice day. 再见. See you later.